on July 1st, 2023, I started this new free-to-play series Season 3 Noob2Pro account where the ultimate goal was to obtain Lydia by beating all the faction war stages. To do that, I had to beat campaign, I had to beat all the dungeons at level 25, and now I want to give an update on the journey so far. It's been an exactly 1 year, but according to the login rewards, it seems like we've missed a few days, even a few weeks right here. But according to the dates we had posted day 1, it was July 1st. So I want to give you this update on the Noob2Pro because the account is about to be given away. Yes, at the end, when I do obtain the Lydia, I do intend to give this account away to any member of the community who wants it. To make sure you like and subscribe so you know when that video will be out. I'll be looking forward to your suggestions also in this video about what is going on. So normally when you come to my race streams, you see me playing one of my main accounts and the Noob2Pro is on the side. Yes, I'm always still playing the Noob2Pro. It's never a day where I don't finish the dailies or the advanced quests, right? There's never a day where I don't do the clan boss keys. That's why we have shots over there to pull sometimes. So despite not having daily updates for you guys from the Noob2Pro, there's still a lot going on the account. Why am I doing all those dailies? Because those are all the resources, energy, charts that I will need to eventually get all the champions needed to beat all these factions, so I can finally do what I said we're going to do and give the account away. Sure, we've had some major setbacks in terms of other new free-to-play series that started, and this one had to pause for a while. So I want to revive it again because right now I have nothing else to do than a fusion and then this account. And I feel like this Noob2Pro gave me a lot more content to put out to you guys. Early game content, champion builds with not advanced gear, and beginner players really love the free-to-play series. So I'll have to revive it again by showing how I build these faction war teams. Well, not on a daily update, but I just wanted to show you everything that has been going on so far, and maybe you guys can tell me how to give it away because I'm conflicted. This is not going to be one of those easy giveaways where I just say type a phrase in the comments, then I use a random comment picker. This one has to be a stringent effort because to play an account for an entire 1 year, it's a lot of effort. Now let me go over to the account so you can see some progressions that I've achieved so far. So first off, from the nightmare campaign, because that's one brutal campaign, everybody can do it. But have I taken that nightmare on this account? That's one thing I wanted to check. If I've been neglecting it up to now. Yes, I've been neglecting it up to now. But I'm sure right now I can do it because now I have advanced champions, well-built champions, not just with 5-star gear, but now with more 6-star gear. And I even sell all the 5-star gear on this account, that, as you will see when I open the artifact storage. So still not done nightmare though. Maybe something somebody can remind me over on stream when I remember and can do it, because I'm still building champions, and that will be a resource we need, the legendary skill tome at least, to open during the next weekend. That this weekend I think is be a 2x. So the next thing I wanted to check out is the arbiter missions, because in the early game a lot of people do ignore this. I did not ignore it. I got the arbiter missions completed. I ran straight to it because I wanted that as a way to beat more clan arena battles, because when you go first you win a lot more arena battles, and I wanted to be in gold 5 regularly and get that great tall medals regularly so I can upgrade the area bonus, the affinity bonus. Well, that's what the arbiter was for, so I rushed it. I'm not even attempting romantic missions. I just wanted to showcase that arbiter is done, so this account does have that taken care of. The next thing is the dungeons, which was a high priority in the early game, and the first one was to get to Dragon 25. I even pushed it to Dragon hard, because once you can hit Dragon 25, you might as well try further. If you can hit Dragon hard 1, it's better than 25 normal. So I pushed further all the way to, currently I farm stage 6 because it's consistent. If I push further, it's going to be inconsistent, sometimes fail, sometimes success. So I'd rather stay at a stage that is void affinity. All my champions are not having any issue right there, and it's a totally safe run with a reviver, a freeze, and just one major damage dealing champion who is attacked in a toxic set. So that's how it takes it down. And yeah, safe run. I probably could push it further, but I don't want to right now. So we're totally fine at that dragon stage. The next one is going to be spider, because I think that's also important in the early game. I managed to push this one still with attack, still stage 25. I have not tried hard mode for this one. I've not tried hard mode, not attempted yet. Maybe I should, but I've not tried it yet. So because the goal was to hit 25 on every content. Have I hit 25 on Fire Knight? I have not. So I can do 24, but I've not pushed 25. Is it because of affinity or why? No, I'm just using HP burn and a safe run, cold heart, take down the boss. So that's it. So 25 can easily be done if 24 is also done right here. So that means that's also taken care of. Ice Golem is for sure taken care of when you have an attack. I've not also attempted for that because I like to farm 24 during fusions or during events like that instead of hard mode or any other stage. That's not the content I need a lot of artifacts from. So that's it. Usually when there's a tournament coming up to get an epic skill tome at the top of the leaderboard, I always farm these dungeons to get new gear, to get silver, and to push the account to a better place. I've not attempted these other 2 stages. When I say attempt, of course you can put it to 1 or 7, but that's standard, right? 1 to 7 is gonna be standard, but I've not attempted further because it's not part of the goal for the account. So it stays, whoever wins the account can push it further with those crazy champions. Phantom Shogun 2, I've not even tried it. So I think I only tried the Sand Devil whenever those Prism Crystal events comes up that require you to farm the Sand Devil Necropolis, so you can get an opportunity to open those special summoning event pools to get an epic. That's why I pushed those ones. Mino for sure, all the dungeons are taken care of. Every Sunday, you should be at least in the early game be farming this Iron Twins Fortress with your double keys on that Sunday. So I probably could push this further to stage 9. But again, this is also not a high priority in the game. We get some of these resources for free in-game for the Altar of Souls, and we summon them when we can. Now, after the dungeons progression, seeing that you can do well in 20-25 dungeons, the next thing is to push your clan boss team that I did on the account to Ultra Nightmare. And this was so easy because I was able to fuse an Emic and get a Manita together. They moved from a budget Manita and Painkeeper team to a Manita and Emic team. It's so awesome. I even envy this team because it might not be a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team, but it's definitely a 2-key, and I consistently can do 2-key Ultra Nightmare, 1-key Nightmare, and 1-key Brutal daily. So that's 3 resources, 3 rewards, double rewards you can get if you're in the right clan. That's a 2x. Let me claim today's ones. That's where all the secret shards you're gonna see in the summoning portal are coming from. We did get an ancient. Can we get a secret for a content creator lock? No. Double ancients right here. And the last 2x ancient, I did summon over 100 ancients, all coming from this clan boss daily battles. Epic skill tome also going to be useful for a lot of those battles. 1-key Brutal, I didn't get it today. I think I ended at 19k damage when he put it on auto battle or something like that. All right, for the Hydra, I've not attempted it. Still doing normal Hydra damage, not attempted hard yet, because at this level you can definitely put together a random team like this and get normal minimum of 6.6 million done, right? So that's the only attempt. It's not a priority on the list. It's just something I wanted to keep putting my effort right here for the chance of getting this what's her name now, Mitrala Livebane fragments. That's at least you can do it. Sometimes some people farm normal for a long time and use normal to get Mitrala. It's also possible right here. So after showing you clan boss progression, which is the priority of things, dungeons, clan boss, the next thing was for me to head over to Faction Wars and start building these champions to get where. Well, before we head over there, let me show you the arena team. I'm setting a weak man defense. That's why a lot of people are fighting me. Well, this is not that weak, but you know what I'm saying. You go to bed in gold 5, you wake up in gold 4. I have to fight my way back into the gold 5 before arena reset this Sunday. So that's the arena progression. Not a problem with this type of battle team. Let me show you the team that is working for me right here. So that's the Lydia right there, a freeze champion, a debuffer, and yeah, it works perfectly fine. There might be other options you can use, but arena is not a problem with just arbiter in the lead and Lydia at the back right there. You can mix and match, and yeah, it works. Not attempted live arena much. That's why we're still in the. Is there bronze level, or bronze is the silver is the lowest level? This silver 1, and then for 3 victory, I managed to get myself in gold 4 last weekend. I don't think I can maintain it right here because I'm falling right out of it. Ooh, we have some energy to buy right here, which I will also use live on stream to get some more faction war battles going. It's weekend. You're not gonna see one-man defenses. I found one. That's the ones I look for, and just do my 5 battles for the day for advanced quests, and I leave. So live arena is not a high priority, but I did get to buy all the Drextar fragments from the bazaar though. That's high priority. Once Drextar was obtained, I didn't have a real reason to keep farming these tag arena 3v3 battles because they are so hard to win and they take a lot of time. Doom Tower normal can be beaten consistently. You see, normal can be taken down consistently. Each rotation I take down normal Doom Tower. I keep forgetting to do the secret rooms to get Deacon Armstrong, right? That's his name, right? I forget his name. The champion you get from there, and some other fragment champions. Archmage Helmut, not Deacon now. Archmage Helmut. They do look alike. That's why I'm thinking about whether it's him or not. Let me go to the fragment and show you the champion. He's the first champion I think you get from this content. Oh, I already have fragments of him. So that's fine. He's already obtained right here. The next champion that can be obtained from that fighting those battles in that normal stages of secret rooms, I mean, is Echo the Seer, right? Echo the Seer, then Dark Kill. Those three champions are kind of important to, you know, keep farming those Doom Tower normal stages. So even if it's a content that I don't need, it's a content that gives me a lot of champions that will help me for faction wars. So I'm glad I currently have this champion close, well, 50%, and then him already obtained. I don't think this faction is even a problem. Oh, Bannerlord is a problem. He might really be helpful for sure in that faction. So I'm getting these champions already for that faction. Oh, Mitrala already obtained 100, all from normal Hydra. That's awesome. So I've been doing really great right here, and she's definitely going to be useful for our own faction, Dark Elves. Gonna be MVP right here. So I'm glad to have her before I even get ready to take down that faction. So I'm just showcasing that I've been doing all I can to get the champions required to go into that faction wars and decimate it. That's why I've not been telling you I beat one faction, oh I beat two factions today, because I've just been getting ready the champions, not building them, not getting masteries on them, just getting them ready, so that if today I decide to go beat Dark Elves right now, I will be ready. Just blow like 3,000 gems, build the champions, get masteries on them, go there and take down the boss instantly. So that's something I will be doing. Today is what, 7th already. This entire month we will try to get this all faction war done this entire month. Focus on the Noob2Pro and get it out of the way, because we've delayed a lot. Before something else comes over and takes over my time, I want to really push this content out there, get all the faction war done, get Lydia, and then give the account away. Because now it seems like I have the champions ready. For each faction, it seems like there are a bunch of champions ready, but from the legendary level and a lot of epic levels right here. MVP, Bannerlord is done. 3 legendaries, a reviver, Bannerlord is definitely done. Bannerlord, then Archmage is also going to help them. Helmut is going to be sure to add to that list. Bannerlord is definitely 100% done. Let me scroll through. High Elves for sure. Arbiter, High Elves is done. I even have a Yannicka obtained too. I bought her fragments a lot from that portal. We have defense, Terrell, we have damage, Royal Guard, High Elves is done. For the Sacred Order, let's see, we have Rush Guard, Glacier. That 2 legendary means that faction is done. Legendaries in faction war make this extremely easier. Some epics are also MVP. Deacon is going to be MVP right here. And we have a Godsika and Neri, our newest champions for epic we obtained recently while pulling on 2x Void, right? So she's definitely not built yet, but she will be an MVP in this faction that will help me stay alive and reviving and all that good stuff. And Inquisitor Shamel, Hydra King, but definitely faction war material. But Barbarians is already done because I got Chronam and Seal the Drake, and with those two we have a speed lead right here. It's already done. You got the support unit. You had the Jamasa is also revived. But she has a revive, yes, passive revive. So this faction is also done. I just want to check which ones are going to be a battle for me. This one, I have no legendaries in this faction, but I have a lot of crazy epics. Skull Crusher, Claude, Ugo. Yes, I'll show you the Clan Boss team. Well, I did show you the Clan Boss team. Skull Crusher is in there. Manita, Ogrin, Eurogrim, I mean. That means this faction is done. We have some healing coming right here from Grush, and Claude and Ugo are all support capable champions. And for rares, there's a very good rare for Ogrin who is always used to. Let's not forget Bellower. Bellower is always going to be there for the waves to help me take it down. So that faction is done. Is there any faction that I've opened so far that you think I'll not be able to take down? Let me know, because I want to check and make sure I chase after those champions. I'll give you an example. For the Ox faction legendary champion fusion that is going on right now, Shaik, I'll be what they call this name. I have attack. Do I have anybody? Do I need anybody else for Ox faction wars? I have attack as legendaries. Now I've not shown you the epics. Check out the epics now for Ox faction. Duke is good, and we have some sustain from Survivor, increasing buffs. So would that be enough? To this dude is also amazing. Got a reviver right here. So do I need that new legendary champion for a fusion? This is why I did not go for the fusion on this account, because I felt like I already have a lot of champions in this faction that are going to help me take it down easily. Well, not that easy, but it's going to be possible as long as you have a reviver who doesn't die easily. So that's going to be this faction taking down. That's why Shaek is not getting claimed on this Noob2Pro. I don't want to do fusions on 2 accounts. But if I needed him, if there was a fusion that I needed that faction champion, I'd probably go for it. Is there any other faction that I'll say, oh, this one already has too many legendaries, I'm not even going to check that. Undeads, we have Netril and Husk, Seeker, Enax. No reviver in this faction though. Is that going to be a problem? Whenever there are no revive, ooh, Guard Vogot. We don't even need a reviver when you got Vogot. He has a massive amount of healing coming in from the passive. Demon Lord definitely going to be easy with Drexstar, and then I managed to get myself a Cisia, Magna, Nukes, and then I'm going to use this champion for control, keep myself alive with a little bit of Padma, and yeah, oh no, Tenix is the one I'm using to keep myself alive with her passive, right? Where is the one that does some passive healing? I thought she has some passive healing coming in. Decrease the damage all allies receive. This champion will receive that damage instead if there are multiple champions. I thought she has some healing coming in, but she doesn't. Decrease speed on an A1. So, but I get Umbrel, and that's all you need from this faction, really. Was it Padma that has the healing? Padma is the ally protection champion, right? No, decrease attack. AoE decrease attack A1. Or single attack A1. So anyways, when I come to this faction, I'll take them down. We have an Allure A1 consistently. Why haven't I put my Allure in my Fire Knight team? If you're doing Fire Knight normal, Allure keeps it down regularly, and yeah, she might be useful for that content. I've not built her yet on the account though, so I've not yet seen a faction that is going to be difficult. But dwarfs, I was begging the other day for a dwarfs faction champion, Morag, and I obtained her because she was hyped a lot in raid. I'm yet to do a champion guide about her. I'm still trying to learn what she does, but I don't know if I have enough dwarfs to take it down. They seem like scarce and far in between. I'm not seeing the damage. I'm just seeing sustain revivers, I mean healers and a bunch of stuff, ally protection. I'm not seeing the damage. I don't have a Geomancer. I don't have, there are some no legendaries, so this faction might be a challenge, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong. I've not built any of these champions. I'm just checking if they are ready yet before I push that content. Shadow King definitely easy. I got Jintaro doing crazy damage in the clan boss, and I got Michinaki. Those two alone will be able to take it down. I think I've already taken down this faction. Yeah, I took down this faction a long time ago. It was one of the first factions I took down on the account. And finally, Sylvan Watchers has also already been taken down. I don't even need these 2 champions, but I got Emic early, and I used Emic and some of these epics, freeze, control, and I didn't even use Ruach on Nia. I just used all these other ones and took it down. So that's the Noob2Pro flexing that it is ready to take down all these factions and give this account away to whoever wants it. So let me know in the comments, how should be a fair way for me to give this account away? What should be the criteria? Because all this work put in this account, and they just don't want to just say give it account randomly to anybody. It has to be somebody who has stood the test of time in the community, who needs this account. If you've been following the series from 2023, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback, how to give it away, because I don't know. A lot of work has been put into it, and a lot of champions have been obtained the account. If I go to the champion right here, you can see a wall of legendaries who are obtained only from pulling shots on 2x. Well, it's only 2 lines, but still, that's a lot of legendaries and some game-changing epics. Is it sorted by rank? It is. So yeah, it's impressive. Legendaries only. That's all of them. That's a high amount of legendaries obtained. Somebody could really do with this account if you're starting up raid new. And usually maybe I'll set up a criteria if you've been playing raid less than 60 days, such kind of criteria, so only early game players should obtain this account. I don't want this account to go to anybody who have been playing more than a year. Your account will be better than this for sure, except you've been pulling shots at the wrong time or you've been so unlucky. But normally new accounts like this are much appreciated by players who have been playing about 60 days, 90 days. Right, they will appreciate it. I don't want it going to somebody who has started a week ago. So if you start up a new raid account, 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't think you qualify for this giveaway. It should go to somebody who is in the right bracket. So I'd love to hear your feedback below. If you have a friend or somebody who is having trouble with their raid account 90 days or made a big mistakes and all that, love to hear your stories and see if they deserve this account. It's ready to push Lydia, and yeah, I'll be doing that more on stream. If you catch me, Bricks5D on Twitch, and then today Sunday I will be going live on YouTube to do some more fusion stuff on my main account, where I'm trying to push the Fire Night that is currently going on. And yeah, and then I'll maybe head back to the Noob2Pro and get some champion builds going, because we currently have champion training going. And let's see which faction is open today, if we can do this live on stream and take down not the orcs, maybe the undeads. I have a lot of champions to build. See, most of them are 60. So we will definitely be pushing one content today, not just me fighting these same stages again and again and again and again, because I don't want to push further. I will try and push further this time around, because I'm ready to give it away this month. All right, that's the video for this Sunday. I wanted to tell you that the Noob2Pro is getting revived out of the dirt where it has been gathering dust, just doing daily. Right now we're ready to push content on it and see if we can get this account ready to go by this month end. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily raid content. Like I said, only 25% of people who watch this content have already hit that subscribe button. So if you're one of them, just click the button. It's totally free to hit that subscribe button. And by the time I get to 8,000 subscribers, I get to do giveaways twice a month for you guys, not just once a month at the end of the month. All right, so you get to get something back for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos and all that stuff. Look forward to your feedback in the comments below. Later, guys.